For the last two classes, we have discussed about serial port of 8051 microcontroller and what are the different operating modes of serial communication and how to write an assembly language program for serial port programming. Okay. So there are four modes of operation available: mode 0, mode 1, mode 2, mode 3, but we preferably using mode 1 only most of the time. We never use mode 0, 2, 3 and all. So mode 1, what is the mode 1 operation? In mode 1 operation, 8-bit data, one start bit, one stop bit. Okay, that system will add the start bit, stop bit along with our data. So that data should be written in S buffer register. So the controller will add this start bit, stop bit before transmitting this particular information. Okay. So mode 1 operation. Start bit followed by 8-pin information and then stop bit. So to select mode 1, it should be 0, 1. So we are not using error control, it is 0. Enable the receiver. These all are 0, 0, 0, 1. These all are 0, 0, 0, 1. So 50 to be loaded in SCON register to select mode 1 communication. Okay. And for transmission rate is controlled by timer 1, particularly timer 1 in mode 2 operation. So what are the possible transmission rate, that is baud rate? There are 4 baud rates only available. The 8051 supports these 4 types of data transmission rate. So how to set this particular baud rate? We are using timer 1 mode 2 operation. No other timer, no other modes allowed here. Only timer 1 mode 2, that is auto reload mode. Either we can load -3, -6, -12, -24 for corresponding this baud rate, or hexadecimal value for this. Okay, to select this particular baud rate. So say for example, internal oscillator frequency 11.0592 megahertz, meaning it is already divided by 12, then 921.6 kilohertz available. Then U are again divided by 32, 28,800 hertz only available for the timer 1 input to setting the baud rate. Okay. So if you divide this 28,800 by 3, you'll get 9600. Frequency divider actually. So -3, we have to load -3 or -12 or -24 for the corresponding baud rate. So what do you mean by -3? -3 hexadecimal equivalent is FD. FD to be loaded in TH1 register. Then two programs yesterday we have written. So one is for transmitting the data, the letter Y serially at the baud rate 9600 rate. At the same time, send a letter capital N to port 0. So here capital N meaning the binary equivalent for this ASCII value of N. That only we can able to visualize in Keil simulation. Simple programming only. Timer mode control register for timer 1 mode 2, 20 hexadecimal to be loaded. For setting the baud rate 9600. So -3 to be loaded in TH1 timer 1 register. Mode 1 serial port communication 50 to be loaded in SCON register. So start your timer and whichever data you want to transmit, you have to load it in S buffer register. So here capital Y in S buffer register. Okay. So the 8-bit binary equivalent for this capital Y from the ASCII value will be transmitted bit by bit serially. Okay. So when the data are transmitting bit by bit, the transmit interrupt flag bit is 0. Once at the end of the 8th bit transfer, the transmit interrupt equal to 1. It indicate to the processor the a byte of information transmitted successfully. So until ti equal to 0, this particular line will be executing. A byte of information transmitted, the next line will be executed. That is the meaning. Jump on no bit, meaning jump on no bit ti. As long as ti equal to 0, go to this location here. I have mentioned here in this particular line only. Next, manually we have to clear this interrupt flag. So clear ti. That's it. And one more statement given in the particular problem. Send a letter capital N through port to 0. This is not serial communication and all, okay? So simply move P0 comma hash capital N. That's it. If you want to repeat the same procedure, yes, jump to particular location. The simulation has been done in Keil software. Then I demonstrated to you the display of capital Y in the UART window, the binary equivalent for this capital N in the port 0. Similarly, for receiving the data, so there also they will mention the baud rate. Receive the data and send the information to port 0. Okay. So 20 timer 1 mode 2 9600 baud rate, mode 1 serial port communication. Start your timer. To receive the information, the receive interrupt must be 0. So then it start receiving the data bit by bit. So as long as the receive interrupt equal to 0, that means a byte of information not yet received. Okay, so a bit by bit information is reaching the controller. Once all at the end of the 8th bit reception, the receive interrupt bit will be 1. So this particular line is executing as long as the data are receiving bit by bit serially. Okay, the received information available in S buffer register only. So from the S buffer register, wherever you want to display, you can display. Suppose if you are connecting a LCD display with port 0, then S buffer register data to accumulator, accumulator to P0. And one more statement given in the problem. And also save the received information internal RAM memory location 60H. So move 60H comma E. Okay. For the experiment, this program available in your lab experiment also. So how to demonstrate this function? In the UART window, you have to type. After run the program, in the UART window, you have to type the letters. The letter will not visible in the UART window, but the binary equivalent for that particular letter, whatever you have typed in the UART window, that will be reflect in port 0. Okay. Next, a serial port programming in C. From the timer counters onwards, your laboratory experiment has 2 parts. So whatever the objective, we have to write the program using assembly language program as well as C language. For your theory examination, C language is not required. Assembly language only preferable. For practical, both assembly language as well as C language is needed. So write a C program for the 8051 microcontroller to transfer the letter capital A serially at 4800 baud rate continuously. Use 8-bit data and 1 start bit, 1 stop bit. So we know in which mode these start bit, stop bits are available. In mode 1. We no need to add this start bit, stop bit and all. If we configure that SCON register in mode 1 communication, that is sufficient. No need to add the start bit, stop bit with our information center. So this is the indication of use mode 1 serial port communications. Okay. Same logic. Timer 1 should be in auto reload mode. Mode 2. Then serial port communication mode 1 we have to select. 4800. For setting 4800 baud rate, in C program, hexadecimal is preferable. Okay. FA 4800 FA to be loaded in TH1. Then start your timer 1. First step, include all 8051 registers from the library. Has include register 51.h. Okay. This header file indicate we are including all the registers of 8051 microcontroller. Next, void main of T mode register timer 1 mode 2. So we have to load 20. This 0x represents your hexadecimal. 20 is a hexadecimal number, that is 20h loaded in T mode register. Next, for setting the baud rate in TH1, we have to load FA. So this is for 4800 baud rate. Okay. Next, SCON register for mode 1 serial communication 50 hexadecimal 50. Start your timer. Timer run control bit equal to 1. Next one, I am writing the infinite loop while 1 capital A to be transmitted. So this capital A must be written in S buffer register. So S buffer register equal to capital A in the single quotes. Okay. So during the transmission, your transmit enable equal to 0. Okay. So this line indicates it waits until your transmit enable bit equal to 1. Once the transmit interrupt equal to 1, then manually we have to clear the transmit interrupt flag bit for transmitting the another set of information. So this is simple C program to transmit a letter capital A at the baud rate of 4800 in mode 1 serial port communication. Okay. Very simple program only. Now we'll simulate this. The same thing I have written here. Hash include register void main of. So whatever the programs I have written here, same program I'm going to simulate. Okay. So I created the project already. Then I created the source file. The file name should be .c extension. Okay. Then Add your source file in the project, created project. Check if there is any error. Build it again, rebuild it. Okay, zero error. Now setting the frequency is very important. By default, it must be 24 for 89C51 Atmel microcontroller. You have to change it into 11.0592. Next, simulate your win program. So in this window, serial window option available. For the first time user, you have to click this serial windows. Then you will get UART window in the bottom. Run the program. You can check the UART window. The capital A transmitting continuously. So we have written the infinite loop, the A transmitted continuously. Can stop. So this is first program. Another example. Write an 8051 C program to transfer the message. Yes. Serially at a 9600 baud rate. So 8-bit data, they're telling use 8-bit data only, meaning each and every letter has to be sent separately. 8-bit data, one start bit, one stop bit. The system will add this start bit, stop bit once he loaded the data into S buffer. So do this continuously. Okay. So previously only one letter we transmitted. Now we have to transmit capital Y and then capital E and then capital S. That's it. There is no other difference. The program hash include register 51H header file. So function declaration. The name of my function is serial transmission. I just given some name SCRTX. Okay. Unsigned character. So this is my function name, serial transmission. So SCRTX. You can give any name. So main program. Same procedure. T mode 0x20. For mode 1, for timer 1, mode 2, auto reload mode. And TH1. TH1 for 9600 baud rate, we have to load FD. Next, SCON register to select serial port mode 1 communication. SCON 0x50. Okay. Now start your timer. Timer 1 run control bit must be 1. Next, I'm writing an infinite loop. I'm calling my function. This is my function name. Okay, serial transmission. I'm passing the value, character value to that function. Okay, from the main program, I'm calling that function, and also I'm passing the arguments. So this main program is completed up to this time. Now function definition, void my function name, unsigned character x. I'm defining the character x. The type of x is unsigned character. S buffer equal to x. While transmit interrupt equal to 0, wait. Once all the bits of a byte of information transmitted, then we have to make it as transmit interrupt equal to 0 in process. Okay. So serial transmission, I'm calling this function. I'm passing this capital Y. So the x equal to y for this function call. For the next function call, the x equal to e. The next function call, the x equal to s. I hope you have studied already the basic C programming in your lower classes, first years itself. So passing this argument to the functions. So that capital Y, capital E, capital S loaded into S buffer continuously. So this is a simple C program to transmit the letter, the word capital YES serially at the baud rate of 9600 in mode 1 serial communication. So let's check this program. I'm removing the old file. Okay. So this is the program what I have written there. Same program. So once you added in the project, translate, check any error is available or not, and build your projects and rebuild your projects. Okay, no error. And the important thing is frequency. So already I have set 11.0492 in the previous program, so no need to change anything. Now run the program. To select your serial window, this option, serial window option. Run the program. See here. The S is transmitted continuously. Okay. Stop your program. So only one program in C for information reception. These two example for transmitting the data. Next. So write a C program. Or write a embedded C program. Embedded C is nothing but, so here we are using 8051. We are incorporating the 8051 microcontroller related registers and their it concept in the C program. Okay, so that is embedded C. If we write the program for Arduino microcontroller, then Arduino registers we have to use. For 8051, we are using the 8051 registers concept. Embedding the controller concept in the C. That's it. So write an embedded C program. In 8051 to receive a byte, of data serially. And transfer them in port 1. Set the baud rate at 4800. 4800. It is mentioned as 8-bit data, 1 start bit, 1 stop bit. It indicates mode 1 serial communication. 4800 is the baud rate. So this is for reception of data. So whenever if you are receiving the data, you have to transmit into any one of the port. Here it is port 1. So we may connect a LCD display with port 1. Then in the LCD display, the received information will be available. Or we can see the received information in the LCD display. So that is the purpose. In the objective they are mentioning, transfer the received information to port 0, port 1, and so on. Include all the registers of 8051. Unsigned character. I'm declaring the received information. Okay, received information is a character type. The name of that received information, my byte. Okay, this is a username. You can give any name for that. Unsigned character. I'm declaring my byte is a unsigned character. Then as usual, T mod hexadecimal 20 for timer 1 auto reload mode. TH1 to be loaded FA for the given baud rate, 4800 baud rate, FA. Mode 1 serial communication, SCON register must be loaded with hexadecimal 50. Then start your timer 1. The received information available in S buffer. While 0. It represents this particular line represents during a byte of information receiving serially this RI receive interrupt equal to 0. Once the eighth bit, the most significant bit or last bit is received, then the receive interrupt bit should be 1. Okay, so this particular line will be executing as long as the data is received by the controller. Once a byte received, then RI should be 1 automatically. So the received information available in your S buffer. Okay, so you can move your S buffer data to so already I declared my byte. I have defined it as an unsigned character. So I am assigning the S buffer value into. Then you transfer your information into port 1 as per the given objective in the question. Do not forget to make your receive interrupt equal to 0 for the next byte of data reception. Okay. So manually we have to do this reset of your receive interrupt. While writing the program for transmitting the data, we have to reset transmit interrupt flag bit as 0 for transmitting the another set of information. While writing the program for reception of data, don't forget to mention receive interrupt flag bit must be 0 for receiving the next set of information. Okay. So this is a simple C program for mode 1 operations. Sorry, mode 1 operation, mode 1 serial communication. Okay. So let's check in Kill software. Removing this particular file. I have written the code already, so I'm just adding that. Correct. So same code. Same code I have written, and file name should be .c extension, and add your file in the project. Translate, check for the errors, build, rebuild, check for the errors. And the important thing is your oscillator frequency 11.0592. Now run the program. Okay. So before give the run option, select this one, serial window. Just click on this serial window. The UART window will be appear in the bottom of your screen. Here you are going to type some character. That just we are assuming that we have received that particular information. Here we are not connected any microcontroller with any devices. Okay, so just for the simulation purpose, we are going to type something in this UART window. Okay, that information received by the microcontroller. So that information will be displaying in P1, port 1. So select peripherals, port 1. Okay. So if you want to check the serial, select. So now I'm running the code. So once I click on the run button, see here, 8-bit variable baud rate. What is the baud rate? 4800 we have set there. So you can check here 4800. Okay. So now just type anything. I'm just typing capital A or small a. I'm just saying small a. So now port 1, all are 000. Small b I have typed there. Now you can see the response in port 1. So if we connect an LCD display with port 1, that small letter b will be displayed in the LCD. Now I'm changing small letter c I have typed. Okay. So depending on the value, whatever we have typing in this UART window, that is the data the microcontroller going to receive. Virtually, we are giving some information. The controller receive this information and save it in the S buffer. And finally, we are displaying in the P1, port 1. So yesterday, I demonstrated this is a binary equivalent for our character, whatever we are typing. ASCII conversion. Okay. So with this particular topic, the serial communication supported by 8051 microcontroller, along with programming of serial port, assembly language programming as well as C language programming. And important thing, the experiment also covered for the MPMC lab. One more experiment, that is serial port programming experiment also complete. So one more simple topic we will cover today itself. Doubling the baud rate. 8051 microcontroller. So what is the standard baud rate we are using so far? The controller support 4 different kind of data transmission rate, right? That is 9600 maximum baud rate is 9600 only. So is there any possibility to increase this baud rate depending on the frequency? See, after divided by 32 of this machine cycle frequency, we are getting 28,800 Hz. So depending on this, there are four possibilities, 4 different baud rates supported by the microcontroller. So one formula I had given in the first day class, baud rate frequency equal to 2 to the power of S more divided by 32 and the timer 1 input frequency. That is this 28,800 Hz. So using this formula, we can increase the baud rate. S mode. S mode is a bit available in the power control register that we'll discuss next class. 2 power S mode divided by 32. Here timer 1. Timer 1 frequency. So far we used on reset condition. On reset condition, this S mode equal to 0. So we got it 28,800. 28,800 so far. So this frequency is nothing but your machine cycle frequency. That is 921.6 kilohertz. Oscillator frequency divided by 12. Okay, oscillator frequency divided by 12. So that is the value here. So this is what we discussed so far. Suppose to increase the baud rate, the S mode bit equal to 1. Manually we can set this S mode equal to 1. So now your baud rate becomes 1 by 16, correct? 2 power 1. So 1 times of 2, 16 times of 2. So 1 by 6 into 921.6 kilohertz. So you will get around 57,600 hertz for S mode equal to 1. So what are the possible baud rate you will get for 57,600 hertz? I'll write down here. For S mode equal to 1, the possible baud rates are 19,200, 9,600, 4,800, and 1,200. The value to be loaded in TH1 in decimal minus 3. If you divide 57,600 by 3, you will get this 19,200 minus 6 minus 12 minus 24. The value to be loaded in TH1 register in hex FD, FA, F4, E8. Okay. So this is the baud rate for S mode when S mode equal to 1. So what is S mode? The meaning of S mode is serial mode. So this bit available in power control register, PCON register. We will discuss later what is PCON special function register. Just understand not only the previous 4 baud rate option, 9,600 is the maximum baud rate, right? When S mode equal to 0. There is a possibility for increasing this baud rate up to 19,200. For that, what we have to do, we have to keep this S mode equal to 1. Serial mode bit in power control register should be 1. Okay, please remember that particular point. So how to make that particular bit is 1? Move your PCON register, power control register. In power control register is a special function register. It has 8 bit, 1, 2, 3, and so on. The last bit is your S mode. Okay, 0, 1, 2, 3. The 7th bit is PCON dot 7. The 7th bit is S mode. So this is byte addressable only. So move to accumulator first, and then set bit of your accumulator 7. Now move your accumulator value into PCON. So this is the setup to make your S mode bit equal to 1. Okay. Anyway, we are not going to write any program with this. Just you should understand there is a possibilities for increasing the baud rate. The condition is S mode should be 1. S mode is the 8th bit, the most significant bit of PCON register, power control register. It's a byte addressable only. So first pecan moved to accumulator. Accumulator is a bit addressable. So individual bit can be accessible. So set bit of accumulator 0.7. Now S mod equal to 1. We are not changing any other bits. And reload that particular value into pecan again. Okay. Now your baud rate frequency will be differ. So thank you all. With this serial port programming is over.